date a nigga with less money than you? Or have you dated a nigga with less money than you, and like, what was it like? Did it impact you where you're like, ooh, fuck, I can't do this shit again? Or like, do you mind?
I'm needy. I can't do it.
I can't. Like, I can't. And where I'm at now, I can't. Before I used to be like, you know what? Every guy has a season, and you're gonna try to get where you need to be. Yeah.
But what if he's in the season of like he's doing the things he needs to do to get to where he needs to get to?
Okay, so then come back when you where you want to be.
Damn. Sorry.
And I don't even say that to be me, because if I'm
but
like,
that's where you
if
find
I'm not
now,
right, you know what I'm saying? When I was getting my shit together, I wasn't even entertaining nobody. I'm like, I need to lock in and focus on me, because a lot of times when you trying to date, you get distracted. You become absorbed into what that person is doing, and you lose sight of what you're supposed to be doing. And I'm the type of person that when I'm dating someone, I pour everything into them. Like, I can't help that about me. That's just who I naturally am. I'm naturally nurturing. I'm naturally like, see you win. We're a team. Let's do it together. All that shit. And I can't do that if I'm not focused on what I need to do. So I say that to say, if I worked hard to get to where I'm at, and I'm trying to keep where I'm at and get further, why do I have to settle for somebody who's still trying to get to where they need to be at? No, come with your shit together, because my shit together.
Exactly.
And if both of our shit together could come and together be as one and grow together, not I'm watering you and waiting for you to grow.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, like, back in the day, I've dated a lot of men who like made way less than me, and it was like more of the mindset where I was like, I have, because I was in the mindset of like, oh, they're getting to a place where okay, I'm gonna support us, and we're gonna get to a place we're gonna have this.
So
like,
what did you see in them?
I mean, they treated me good. It wasn't like they were like broke. I mean, they just didn't have, like, I was in corporate, and they were like, working towards other things, So yes, I had the financial needs, but that person did treat me, well. And sometimes that's like what you need. You just want somebody who's, gonna have empathy when, you're having a bad day, or somebody's gonna call you and be like, okay, how was your day?
And you just made a valid point too, because they are horrible people. Because I was just dating somebody who had all the money, but they don't know. They lack empathy for themselves, and if you can't sympathy for themselves as well, so whatever you not giving to yourself, how you gonna give to another person? And some niggas don't see past their money. They think their money fixes everything. And when you somebody like me or somebody like Courtney who know how to hustle, know how to make their money, that don't mean nothing. It's how you treat me. Do you value me? Do you create a need? Are you intentional? Do you make me feel wanted and desired? Are you emotionally available for me? Those are things that matter as you get older, not just what somebody could provide for you. Yes, come with your shit together, so you're not begging for my money, so you're not always at my house. You know what I'm saying? Have your shit in order.
And I also think two men don't have the same type of grace that we have. And
they
that's another thing I had to remember.
Men are not as graceful as women are.
If we were to switch roles, like, I know those men would not have that same type of grace. They would be like, because a lot of times men are like, oh, what do you bring to the table? Like, you would go.
A man actually just told me, because I was telling them, I'm like, y'all know who I want real bad? John Morant.
Oh, people are. Some people agree with us, and some people said you can't have both. You're gonna have to build one or the other. And I saw that online, where they said, like, I was telling you guys where they were saying a lot of successful women, they end up getting divorced the most because, like, the men are like, okay, you're not home, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
No, that's what I was about to say. So that's what I was about to say about my friend's husband. I was telling him, like, yeah, I want to fuck with John Morant, but I'm like, but I look, he want to be already come a Bentley truck when I pull up on him. He was like, what? He would bag that nigga right now. He like, he wouldn't give a fuck if you drove a fucking grocery cart. Like,
and that's,
if you're a woman, like, he's like, that's the difference between men and women. Like, a woman could be a good woman and she could be lovable and she could be a nigga safe place, and that's gonna be perfectly fine. He like, boss up because you gotta boss up, but don't say you finna boss up so that you can be in and be like.
And that's, and she just made another point, because my cousin Stephen, we was going to church and we was talking about this too, and like, he really made me like see things from a man's perspective, because I've always had this mentality like, I don't need no nigga. A nigga need me. I don't gotta do shit. I got my own. I got this.
Yeah.
I'm independent. That
Yeah.
niggas hate that.
Yeah, they
like
do. They want to be able to like, what do I do?
It's like, what
you
want me around for if you feel like you gotta do it.
I had to learn how to get out of
So now I'm like, look, I don't got it. I need
damsel
I'm a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Help.
Because they said, especially they said black women.
You can't have that because then it becomes a power struggle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if he came already built, a man that's already established. You could have you wouldn't even if you don't have two pennies to rub together. If you have the qualities that he liked, which is you're nurturing, you're kind, you're compassionate, you cook, you clean, all that. That's what he's gonna like.
Yeah.
Fuck what you got in your bank account. Yes, be able to do for yourself,
absolutely.
but don't lead with that.
Yeah.
So now I'm learning how to not lead
Get out
with
that
that.
hyper independence.
Not to say that I'm gonna be begging, but you also not gonna be around me and feel like you're not gonna have no sense of urgency to do nothing because you see like, oh, my shit is in order.
Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't have to ask. You should just do
it. No.
Leave that shit on the dresser before you leave.
Yeah. No, it's true. And like they say, black women especially, like, we're so in that mindset of like, oh, like I have to do it myself. Oh, like, you know, men can't do nothing.
I'm so needy, like I am.
But white women touch from a young age, like damsels in distress.
But
like,
then I'm like that also because since I've been a kid, my mom always taught me never need a man.
And
She also always taught me like, look, I'm not gonna be here forever. Know how to be responsible, know how to take care of yourself, and that's why I've always kept a job since I was 16. So that mindset carried me forever. But now I see that it's kind of harmed my relationships with men in a way because it's like, shit, this all they saying, your shit together, but you not trying to like let them dig
or
deeper.
Let them
I'm
lead,
like,
that is. I feel like is men want to be needed, women want to be wanted. So a woman wants to be wanted sexually, like she wants to be
desired.
Yeah, that's how a woman wants to feel like. That's why women like words of affirmation, compliments, flowers, stuff like that. Because do you want me? A man needs to feel needed. Like I saw a girl, this girl that her and her boyfriend have been together for a super long time, and she's just really submissive and feminine and stuff like that. And she was saying like she takes it all the way down to little stuff like he opens every jar for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not because she needs it, because she knows that's what strokes his ego. And it's just like
it's a nice balance.
Yeah, I'm definitely someone who I need reassurance. I need to know like. I need to know you like me. I need to know you want.
And you don't have to do too much. Like I like a nice balance of affection. Like if it's like overly
don't
love
bomb me.
Yeah, I'm like
love bomb me. Like it's something wrong.
It's something wrong, right?
But like I like the medium. Like I like the chase. You know, like I want to feel desired. I want to feel like you want me. You need me. Creating that safe space of balance for me.
And a lot of comments they're saying is you can't. Okay, I read that you can't have both. You're gonna have to build one or the other. Somebody else said you will never see a woman build up a man though.
That's not true.
A woman will build.
So not true.
Somebody else said
overtime.
What?
Someone said a woman will build a man that she finds attractive. That's the downfall on both sides.
I dated some ugly niggas.
And then they said, I never see it, bro. And somebody said, preach. And that's because most people, money ain't even like that to start. They be having these combos making 60 to 70,000. A man must humble and dumb his pride down for women, and vice versa. And then somebody agreed with Steve. And then somebody said it's possible for low maintenance individuals, but people are too materialistic. I mean, but here's the thing about material. I like materialistic things, but I also like you said, I want to know that you like me, you desire me. But I don't feel like as a woman or even as individuals, like you should lie to yourself. There are some people that are like simplistic and minimalistic, right? They don't require a lot. And some people are like, I want to go out to eat at a nice restaurant.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Be simplistic.
Yeah.
But know what you
know
want.
Your partner, know who
your
you're
partner,
going with.
know what you want, and stand on that.
Yeah.
Stand on your standards. The moment you conform is the moment the other party gets comfortable with how they treat you. And you can't let that. You can't say, oh, I'm not letting a nigga do this, or a nigga has to do this, and then you meet a nigga and you let him not do none of that shit. But you also have to do that shit for
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
love yourself.
Love
That's the
yourself.
self-love stuff too.
Buy yourself flowers. Take yourself out on dates. Treat yourself to spa days. So you're not yearning for that from a man. Because the moment you're yearning from that from a man, you dealing with any
And if they do, and then if
and you
know
become
yourself,
one of them girls who's in a different relationship every 3 months.
Exactly. Are saying that women with money will never build up a man.
That's not true, because I know some very successful women who are with niggas who don't have nothing.
The niggas are actually the housewives.
Like, for real, they the house niggas.
Really?
They sit at home while the girl go make money. They drive her car. They spend her money. That's not true. The conflict is
all he does is make her feel good. Like,
yeah, they make her feel good, but he don't have nothing. A lot of women.
And some of them be genuinely happy with them.
Yeah, and it's
Now you have to find the balance in your own relationship.
Do what works for you.
It's
to each his own.
Don't be looking at couples online and
like people. The internet has saturated shit and made everything gold.
Yeah.
Like, don't look at what these celebrities or influencers have.
I mean, look at
a lot of times they're showing what they want you to see. They're not showing how it really is with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the conflict comes.
What are your top 3 desires from a man?
That's from Steve.
See, y'all lying down because of tech issues. Oh, they said lying has caused tech issues. They said we're lying. So what are our top 3 desires?
My 3 desires in a man is to be stable. When I say stable, be stable across the board, definitely financially as well. Be loving and make me feel safe.
That's key.
Safety over mention, be loyal.
Loyal, yeah.
And for a man to be loyal to you, you gotta be loyal to himself. If you don't got no loyalty to yourself, you just doing anything out here loose as hell, engaging with anything, anybody. You have no loyalty to yourself, so how can you have it to me?
And how a man takes care of himself, like,
for sure.
I feel like that shows you also, like, how they'll nurture you or, like, take care of you, you know? Like, I cannot be with a man who just does not care. He's just, like, out here just put a t-shirt on. Like, it's just nice if you know, you want to look decent. I'm not saying you need to wear, like, diamonds on your neck or anything like that, but, like, look decent, you know? Like, want to go and get a haircut, you know? So, what are your top 3 desires?
I feel like maturity.
They said we lied.
I feel like maturity because as a woman, I'm already like a little bit more mature than a man that's my age. So I'm just dating somebody my age, and a lot of things they just they wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why it bothered me is because overall you're a good person. You just are lacking little things, and it's like maturity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a mature mind to be a certain way. It takes a mature mind to be a listener. It takes a mature mind to be faithful to things. You know what I'm saying? It takes a mature mind to be in alignment with stuff. I want to also feel protected, and I feel like just like safe as in safe in funds, safe in the outdoors, safe with just my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, is my name safe with you? Like, is it okay that we together?
You
like,
know,
motherfuckers clowning because you clown.
You a reflection of me.
You clown.
If you a clown, I'm a clown too.
Right in that clown.
And I feel like most importantly, like, now that I am feeling like I want to be in a relationship that leads to being married, you have to have a relationship with God, because without one, you don't understand much without it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you have a relationship with God, it's a completely significant different anchor in your life than people. You can see the difference between people who don't have it and people who do have it, and it's really easy to stay in alignment with the right things when you do have it, because when you really are like God fearing, like you scared of Him for real, you move a certain way.
For sure.
Yeah, you're not gonna be just
definitely mindful of who you have around you. Like, you could have a nigga with the biggest chain and the biggest sack and his gun on his lap, but your spirit won't even feel right around him.
It's gonna even show, like, some people, like, they leave a relationship and you see a whole new glow. Yeah. You see, like, you're like, who is this person, you know? And the whole time you didn't know, like, you know, you're just thinking, like,
and I'm definitely that girl. I date, like, I definitely date. I let niggas take me out and shit. But it's been plenty of times, like, we'll go out and you'll never see me again because my spirit don't like
They
you.
feel like,
Something
yeah.
about you. You will literally never see me again.
Yeah.
I feel like my spirit don't be like it. Don't be feeling right before the date, so I'll never make it.
I mean, no, I'm just trying to give the I'm gonna be completely honest. I try to I know based on the conversation beforehand, I don't know, okay, will you see me the second time or not? Other times it's like I wanna go out anyway, so might as well. And I just want to see what's to you. And if the date don't go good, you'll never see it again.
I'm not in love the first day. I just don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm like that. I'm a Libra. I kind of live in hopes and dreams.
No, I need to be in love the first day. Like,
nah, that's delusional.
No, I can't do that.
Leos are
like, it takes me so much time. I'm like, I don't know. I think outside
what are you waiting to see? Like, you literally give people time to get to know them and like them?
No, like I
feel like it's a click, like, and that's the other thing with women, like, we so weird, like, when it comes to men and with women, like, we won't give women a chance, like, if you're like, bitch, I didn't click with her, but a man, you will keep trying to see if you click with him, and I'm
I don't do that. I don't keep trying to see nothing. If we click, if the chemistry is
there, that's what I mean, like,
we'll keep
love.
going.
Like,
but there are some situations.
I feel like you're in love, and I feel like that with girls, too, like, with friends, like,
I don't feel like I'm in love, but I feel like I have a grown interest to get to know you more, to see where.
But I have friends who have they're going to be engaged, and they were the people that they have first went on a date with, they didn't click with them. So it's one of those situations where I feel like sometimes, like, I guess discernment comes into it, where like you got to figure out, like, okay, is this right for me to keep seeing them? Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be with the love of their life. They would just go off that like one meeting, and I don't know. I try to like analyze every little possible situation or what that person could be going through, and so maybe this is why it didn't work.
But if you're going through some shit, you shouldn't be taking
taking me.
You shouldn't, but you don't know how people are. People
What's your
are.
birthday?
I'm Taurus, May 2nd.
Taurus?
Yeah.
Dang, y'all be seeing the good in everybody.
We do. I ain't gonna lie, I do.
Very earthy.
I do, but I'm very, like, I read people's energies. I really
That's
do.
crazy.
Like,
Taurus don't talk a lot. I'm surprised you have a podcast.
Really? You don't think Taurus talk a lot?
They don't.
Really?
And y'all boring as fuck.
Well, okay, I saw this tweet the other day. We're not boring. Okay, well, I'm not boring because apparently we don't talk a lot. Apparently we don't talk a lot either. So, we're not boring. Somebody was saying that. It was a whole thread yesterday. They were like, y'all boring as fucking. Y'all need to start like a millionaire. But I don't feel like, we're boring. Well, let me talk about my top 3 desires or needs or necessities. Can you smash on the first date? Okay, let me talk about what? Since you in love. Can you smash on the first date since you in love? Well, my top 3 necessities are God first. I'm so glad you mentioned that. So, like, having a relationship with God. I just feel like somebody who has a relationship with God, like, they know themselves, like you said, they're not going to just be moving any kind of way. They're not just going to be sticking their dick in anybody. Like, they're really going to, like, process people and process situations differently than somebody who's just, like, all over the place and, like, anything goes,
Kids do be fucking them.
They do.
They do. I'm a passive. I'm a passive kid. Do they?
It gets busy.
That's why I say you shouldn't meet church boys. But also intentional. That's something that's big for me, because I feel like if you are intentional about everything that you do in life, like, there's a purpose behind it, and it's also somebody that's not just like moving any kind of way. Some people might be like, oh, I'm just going on dates just so, pass time or whatever, but if you're intentional, your reason, there's a purpose behind what you're doing, and I feel like someone with purpose is not just, just gonna move any kind of way. And the third thing I would say would be, a big dick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
Somebody damn.
I was thinking that she said.
No, I am a passive kid. Oh my God.
My friends, we were just talking about this because I've been putting in my close friends, like, if you know you have a little dick.
I don't think niggas be knowing they dick's little though.
No, I think they do, because some people be like, I'll be like, okay, they'll be like, I don't know how big it is. How do you not know how big it is?
No, I think niggas don't think their dicks are little.
So you feel like a woman is the one that finally tells them?
I think they know that they dick is little.
I know men that have like threesomes before.
They think that we don't think that, and I think that.
I do think that. They say it's about the motion in the ocean.
I don't know. I'm just not dealing with no.
She's not dealing with no dick.
I don't want to see it.
I'm sorry, but that's definitely a deal breaker.
I just feel like it's about the motion in the ocean. Of course,
I'm
because
not
just
saying
you have
no,
some
like,
people will not. Some people
arm,
have a big
but,
dick and
like,
just be like, oh, you know, like not know how to like.
We need to get to the first night shit because it's so crazy because I feel like ever since I've been celibate, I don't know, I've been in love with a nigga and I'm not, because it's so crazy because it's like me, I'm like a relationship girl, so, and I like consistency. So if you like I said, if we click that first day and we so in love, but you're inconsistent, I'm not gonna fuck you because you're not about to send me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not sending me off, and I want to fuck every day. So I just can't. And if we not fucking every day because you like busy or something like that, I'm sending.
So you don't got no grade?
Nah, I'm like really like I'm a lioness, so we're very like aggressive and like like.
I love Leo men, but they lie. They lie.
Yeah, my dad is a Leo.
They fucking lie. Like, I like aggressive men. I do. I really do.
Like Capricorn men.
I did.
And
I
Taurus
did
men.
Taurus men. I did date a Taurus man. He was really good. They say Taurus men are evil. Like,
I like Aquarius men too.
Really? I dated Aquarius. He was so strange.
I feel like a Leo woman is good with any type of man though because he's so like
delusional.
Not that, but when you go with a Leo woman, you gotta match your match. Cause I don't really play too much.
Sex is sex. That don't do nothing for love.
What?
I think it would amplify it though for some people. They said sex is sex. That don't do nothing for love.
Sex is not sex. I mean,
but
sex is sex.
Sex is its own thing.
Sex is what you make it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, if you're in love, it's gonna amplify it. You know.
But I feel like the reason why I haven't even been having sex is because sex is sex. So I'm not craving sex. I'm craving intimacy. You see what I'm saying? Like, and unless it's gonna be and you have to have something going on for it to be intimate. Like, I remember somebody was just saying like, no, we had sex and it was really intimate. Like, no, y'all wasn't intimate. Y'all was being freaky.
Yeah.
No, for real, because she was saying like it was intimate because I guess they probably was like touching and kissing. But no, y'all was being freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like intimacy is like I feel like intimacy is the layup after the sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's intimacy, not like it's over with and we finna like either leave or like text. You know, like sit on our phones and stuff like that. Like, cause you can get as freaky as you want to be. That's freaky. That's not intimacy.
Yeah.
I feel like intimacy is cuddling after. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Just feel that safe place after everything. Yeah.
It's the cuddles for me. Is we laying up after this? Because if not, I don't want to do it.
I do like cuddles because I'm little. I just like to feel warm. So they said we're clingy, spit in each other's mouths. You gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do the spit around his bitch.
Yeah, you know. So do what you gotta do. But it is pretty late. I know we could go on because like all the men are in here and they're all have their perceptions and their questions and things like that.
It's always a man.
It's the man. They coming for us. They keep calling us liars. Oh, I do want to say my third thing though. It wasn't dick, but it was dick. But it wasn't dick, but it was dick. My third thing is what was what's it called? Safety.
No, we both said safety.
You gotta say something else.
So I gotta say
dick.
I can keep it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it.
Because you
y'all.
said that for us.
Well, I said.
You could have gave us 5.
I
said big.
Yeah. Intentional was huge for me, and God, intentional was like huge.
And that's why, like now in this space of dating that I'm at, I be intentional with. Let me not say intentional because that's kind of a watered down word, but purposeful, like date with purpose. I'm half and half. I'm dating to have fun because I could do what I want to do and I get away with a lot
I
of shit.
cannot date to have fun
But-
because I want to get married. So I feel
But
like
I'm
I
also-
Well,
want
we can have that conversation on that date to have fun.
Yeah, and
versus
I'm
not.
also dating with purpose. Like,
How you gonna get married if you don't know if you fun?
yeah.
But I mean, you can find
No,
out,
the
but
relationship
that
will
shouldn't
be
be like
lit,
the
like, it be
intention
cracking, like-
behind it. That's intention.
We be having a great time, like
Mhm.
outside, inside with our friends.
You can't have
In the
intention.
rain, in the cabin, like the
You
notebook.
can't have intention unless you know who that person is.
Exactly.
So you can't just say date with it. I want to marry you.
Yeah,
Well,
you don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know who you. I don't know who you are. How am I gonna marry? I don't know
I'm
who you
going
are.
on dates. I'm going on dates to hopefully find someone that connect with that. In the end, we can't get married because I am.
But I'm
looking for
also
married.
okay with going on a date and never seeing you again.
Right. Yeah. Because it might not happen. You might
It
not.
might not
Yeah.
happen.
So you can't like be like, oh yeah, yes, my intention. I'm not saying like your intention to be like, oh man, I just made yummy, yeah. God, this is it. You know, like no, like first of all,
That's what it sound like. That's what it sound like. That's
No,
what it
that's
sound like.
different Jeffrey Dahmer energy. That's different Jeffrey Dahmer energy.
But some niggas just know. Some
people
just
do know.
My
You-
dad
you-
said you know what you want to do with a girl on the
They say men
For
know.
sure they
You know
don't.
what?
Men know.
You know what
Men
you
know
wanna do with a
off
woman,
back.
like, in a
Like,
really short
Then why do they take forever when it's time to give that ring?
No,
Why
you
do you feel
don't.
like they take forever? That's gonna be
Can't
my
say
last question. Why do you feel like they take forever if they always say men know? Is it because they're still like, do they really
they
know?
still want to like have one foot in, one foot out. But they know, like, you could tell in how they prioritize it.
Yeah.
I don't believe that men are 100% just like faithful.
Mhm.
That's not my belief. Maybe it's how I grew up and what I've seen. I have cousins. I have a lot of male friends, and I see how they
Mhm.
move. But it's not what you do; it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's another topic for
Yeah,
another
another day, because I've said this on my life too. Like, if you're gonna be with a powerful man or someone's status,
You have to be realistic.
I just feel
about
like,
who
yeah, you have to be
with.
realistic. I just feel like a lot of powerful men, they say like they're gonna have a mistress. You know what I'm saying? So are you? Hopefully, you know, nobody wants to be with a cheater, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be with a cheater, but sometimes the life. Somebody try to tell me like, oh, you're the only one. Like, we're not
Yeah.
together, but they'll be
But
like,
you'll
I'm
see
coming.
it for yourself
Yeah.
though. You'll be able to tell the signs like what they doing and what they not doing. But don't make what they're doing consume you to the point where you deprive yourself
Yeah.
of happiness
Mhm.
and you stay where you're not happy and
Yeah.
you become miserable. Don't do
Exactly.
that. Just
So.
be realistic about who you are and who you're dealing with.
Yep. So that was such a great conversation. I feel like we're gonna have like a part 2 and 3 because we have so much to say like with it. I want to thank all of you